Hi everyone, today I'm going to take us on a unique journey in what I call the life circle of a 9-to-5er. A 9-to-5er in this case being an individual who works for an organization, small to medium or large enterprises. A lot of what I'm going to be speaking about, I have drawn content from my parents and parents that I happened to be exposed to whilst growing up. The life cycle of a 9-to-5er with the experiences I've come across simply looks like this. When you work for a corporation or you work for a small to medium enterprise, this is how the life cycle would look like. And I'm open to people who would say otherwise. Leave me a comment and we can just iron that out and trash that out. But from what I see today in the environment, it's simply this. You get unemployment in an organization. You wake up in the morning, you're off. You don't come back home till about probably, especially if you live in the state I live in, which is Lagos, Nigeria, you probably won't get back home till about 7, 8 in the night, right? Now, what that means is that about 70 to 80% of your life is actually spent, doing what you're supposed to do for your employer. You will do that for many, many, many years to come. Yes, there are a lot of benefits that are attached to a 9-to-5er's life circle. For example, you get credit, you can plan at the end of the month, there's so many things, a structural lifestyle. But when you leave this lifestyle and you start to edge towards retirement, the experience I used my eyes to see is simply this. Two types of people. And I really want you to take this thing very seriously because I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart. One type of person would be that individual who has asked for safety and security in the bosom of the organization they work for. They work for that organization for many, 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 many years. And when it's about time to retire, or when they have to retire, they probably would have saved some money for retirement. They have a pension and all that going for them. But what I find out is that individual, once he retires and doesn't have a game plan, doesn't have some other passionate endeavor he plans to use the remaining of his life to incorporate into, two things happen. That individual burns all the money, all the pensions they earn on either, that switch in lifestyle because they were always going for it, they were energetic. All of a sudden, it's a slow movement. You don't know what to do. You don't have what to do. You watch your health decline. You start to spend that money on fixing your health because you asked for safety and security from that employer that you had spent a majority of your life working for. But on the other hand, there's another individual who still works for that employer, who has picked or chosen a passion which doesn't have any conflict of interest, but on the side, that individual is working on it. He's working on it. Two things will happen to that individual. That individual, before he even reaches retirement, would retire to face that passion on the side he had been working on, or he would work till retirement and then transition into that passion, which has already reached a level of establishment. That individual would still continue a very busy lifestyle. He will still enjoy the benefits of his pension, but he will have somewhere to go to in the morning, some creativity, because if you do not know, creativity is actually the fuel that keeps a lot of us going. So if you're one out there who's a sole 9-to-5er, please, I beg you, consume the content and think about the message I'm trying to pass across to you today. If you're one who has asked for safety and security, at the end of the day, it might be tricky for you because of this singular reason, the bills don't disappear. We will pay the bills until the day we go into the ground. I don't want you to be a burden to your family. because you are retired and didn't make adequate preparations for your retirement. Like I said, 2 types of individuals: enjoy the content and truly understand what it takes to have a very successful life in the life cycle of a 95er. Enjoy your day. It's your digital influencer. I will see you at the top. Cheers.